If you're anything like me, then your Christmas tree is already up in your home and it is ready to be decorated. Today I'm going to be showing you 10 quick and easy Christmas tree ornament DIYs using items from the Dollar Tree. First up, we are going with the Grinch, and I used 2 Halloween cutout ornaments to make this. I used the witch's hat and the ghost. I painted the ghost green. That is going to be our Grinch face. And then the hat, I just used some Christmas colors, white around the bottom of it and red on top. I also grabbed a white pom-pom that I had and hot glued that to the end of the witch's hat, which has now been turned into our Santa Grinch hat. But before I added the pom-pom, I needed to make a Grinch nose. So I grabbed some of this garland that the Dollar Tree currently has. It has these bells on it, red and green, and I thought the green one was perfect. I wish it would have been a tiny bit bigger, but the green color I couldn't pass up on, so I placed that where the ghost and the witch's hat meet to be our Grinch nose. To add a little bit of definition to this ornament, I grabbed my white paint pen marker that I grabbed in the Dollar Tree Crafters Square section, and I'm just going around our Grinch ornament and outlining it. Then for the Grinch's smile, I grabbed a Sharpie instead of black paint. I thought it would be easier to work with, and it definitely was, to create kind of a mischievous smile for our Grinch. To finish off our Grinch ornament, we needed to add an ornament hanger. So I chose this red and white baker's twine from the Dollar Tree. It's a really great deal. You get a very large spool of it, and I'm going to be using it for a couple of the ornaments in today's video. I also went back over our outline that we made earlier a second time just to make it a little bit brighter. For the next ornament, we're stepping into the sugary sweet world of Christmas desserts by making a hot cocoa mug ornament, complete with our very own gingerbread girl hanging out in the foam. To do this, I used some of the wood ornaments as well as wood cutouts from Dollar Tree, a gingerbread man, which I turned into a gingerbread girl, a snowflake wood cutout, as well as these mugs that came in an ornament pack from the Dollar Tree. I painted them all accordingly and then hot glued them together. I think this would be a great one to do with kids. You can have them decorate all different sorts of items to put in their hot cocoa. You could do some faux marshmallows, and then once it's time for the hot gluing, you could take that over. Just like I did with our Grinch ornament, I am using the baker's twine. I thought this kind of looked like a candy cane, so it definitely went with this sweet ornament. And I also added a little baker's twine bow to the front of our hot cocoa mug. I've talked about these wood slice ornaments a couple times in my previous Christmas videos, but I just think they're such a great deal. They come 3 in a pack in the Crafters Square section, and with this wood slice, I'm going to be turning it into a snowman. And to do this, I just grabbed some black and white paint. It looks like a black and white cookie here and kind of made me hungry, but we're going to be decorating it as a snowman. I grabbed some of this black and white buffalo check scrapbooking paper that I had, and this is going to be the brim of our snowman's hat, so I'm just trimming that a little bit down to size. And I love these wood cutouts from the Dollar Tree in the shape of snowflakes, so I went ahead and hot glued that to the top of our snowman's hat. Now I am moving on to our snowman face. I started off by taking a Sharpie rather than paint just so I could outline everything and figure out exactly how I wanted it. Then to fill in our circles and darken everything up a bit, I went in with my precision dotting tool that I got from the Dollar Tree and some black paint just to make everything more defined and a little bit darker. I also went ahead and outlined our snowman nose before going in with some orange paint to fill in that carrot nose. I also think these wood slices are the perfect size and shape to create a gingerbread man or gingerbread girl face ornament. In a previous video, I made a gingerbread girl face out of one of the galvanized bottle cap signs from the Dollar Tree, so I'll have that linked above for some inspiration. Moving on, I am creating a pom-pom hat ornament using an unlikely wood ornament from the Dollar Tree. I also have a video making a large standing version of one of these, so I'll have that linked above if you want to check it out. So for this, I am taking the egg wood ornaments from Dollar Tree that they come out with around Easter, and just using my miter shears that I use all the time. They're linked down below in my Amazon shop. I cut this egg in half so that I had it the shape of a hat. Then I went over to my scrapbooking paper and picked out a pattern that I liked and used just a glue stick to adhere the scrapbooking paper down onto the wood ornament. There are lots of different techniques to create yarn pom-poms, but this is the fastest and easiest one that I found. I grab some white yarn and wrap it around my hand a bunch of times, then grab another smaller piece of yarn and tie it in the center. Then I grab my scissors and cut the pom-pom, and you can see the snowcap hat is starting to take place. This is when I give my pom-pom a nice haircut, especially because this is going to be a smaller pom-pom. I'm really giving it a good haircut so that it will fit at the top of my ornament. For the brim of our hat, I just grabbed one of my paintbrushes. Yes, this is the watercolor paintbrush. Mine have been dirty and they are soaking when I was doing this video. So I just grabbed that one because it was the only clean one that I had, and some brown paint to make the brim of my hat. I did go in with that same white paint pen marker and write out Merry Xmas. And I also grabbed some more of those jingle bells off of the Dollar Tree garland and created a little faux holly in the bottom right-hand corner of my hat. I love using the tumbling tower blocks, or really Jenga blocks, from the children's toy section of the Dollar Tree in lots of my DIYs. So in this one, as well as the next one, we are going to be utilizing them. First up, I'm going to be making a Santa ornament. All you need are 3 Jenga blocks. I painted them white, more of a tan color, and then red at the top, and then hot glued them all together in a stack. I also grabbed some of my burlap ribbon that I have and wrapped that around the top red Jenga block. And then to create our Santa nose, I'm using a smaller wood bead, and I also hot glued a star up in the right-hand corner of our Santa. Then I moved on to making our Santa face, which really just meant adding some eyes to our Santa. This is also when I decided that I wanted to paint the star. I would recommend, if you know what color you want to paint it before you hot glue it down, but I wanted to kind of contrast with that natural wood color of the star. So I went ahead and painted it white before adding a jute hanger up at the top of our Santa ornament. Next up is the same kind of idea, but instead of Santa, we are going to be making a snowman. And instead of using some burlap ribbon, we're gonna change it up a little bit and use some more of that black and white buffalo check scrapbooking paper. So starting off very similar with our 3 blocks, painted one black and one white, and one I left natural because I decided to cover that with our paper. So I went ahead and hot glued that down before hot gluing all 3 of the blocks together. The dotting tool from the Dollar Tree, which you can find in the Crafter Square section, it's what I'm using right now, really comes in handy when you're trying to paint smaller spaces or smaller faces onto your different crafts. I really like them when I'm doing more detail work. After painting on my snowman's face, the last step, just like I did with Santa, was adding a jute hanger to the top of it so I can hang it off of my tree. Next up, I am repurposing one of the Dollar Tree ornaments and kind of just giving it a makeover. I really liked these wire tree ornaments that I found at Dollar Tree, but just wanted to change it up a little bit. They were also impossible to get out of the packaging. I swear I probably spent like 30 seconds trying to get it out of that. But once I did, I pulled the bell off of the bottom of this wire tree, and instead I'm going to be using the wood spools to give it a little bit more of a rustic look. Also, to cover up the metal aluminum looking star at the top, I grabbed one of the wood star stickers from the Dollar Tree, which already comes with this gold glitter on it. I ended up using both of the ornaments. They come 2 in a pack, and each of them are going to be similar but just a little bit different. So on this second one that I'm making, I'm doing the same thing at first, using that gold glitter star and hot gluing it down onto our wood spool. I'm adding some of this musical scrapbooking paper, and I wrapped it around the base of our spool, and then I also cut out a smaller piece and hot glued it to the front of the tree, kind of like a banner. To finish this second standing decor piece off, I wrapped some jute around the top to again add that rustic touch. I found these wood rings in the crafters section of the Dollar Tree and knew they would make perfect ornaments. I also used them on a very large ornament DIY that I did. I'll have that linked above. But for this one, I am taking some of this chenille yarn from the Dollar Tree and wrapping it halfway around our wood circle. I did use a bit of hot glue on both ends of this yarn just to secure everything into place. Next, I grabbed one of the snowflake wood cutouts, again, of course, from Dollar Tree. I really liked these this year. They had snowflakes, angels, gingerbread men, and I believe bells too. To create the hanger for our ornament, I'm using some more of that white yarn, but I also took a smaller wood bead and put that down at the bottom of our hanger before tying it off at the top. This is a very simple DIY, but I liked the Scandinavian style wood ornament. Next up, I'm going to show you how to make a super easy angel DIY ornament. This would be another great one to have your kids create. You can use all sorts of different colored yarn. Very similar to how I created our pom-pom for our snow cap ornament, I am wrapping the yarn around my hands, but this time instead of putting the second piece of yarn in the center or middle, I'm doing it more up at the top so we create the head of our angel and the body. To add the wings, I am using some of this gold ribbon that I had and using a bit of the wire part. I'm wrapping it just below our angel's head to kind of differentiate the head from the body. Then I made a super quick and easy bow using that gold ribbon and put it behind our angel, so that is going to be her wings. These wood angels were also the ones that I was talking about that the Dollar Tree came out with. Our 10th and final DIY ornament in today's video is a cardboard Christmas tree. I'm sure lots of you are getting packages in the mail, so just from one of those packages, I cut out a triangle, and then using that same chenille yarn from Dollar Tree, I am completely wrapping the cardboard triangle that we created. I went all the way around horizontally, and then I went in with another layer, kind of going in different directions. For the star on top of our tree, I'm going back to my handy dandy sheet of wood stickers from the Dollar Tree. I love the gold star, so I hot glued that up at the top. I was almost done with my ornament, but I wanted a little something extra, so I found this tube confetti in the Crafter's Square section. So I am creating some faux garland on my yarn tree by placing down some hot glue and then going over the top with this green tube confetti, and then of course tapping off any of the extra onto a plate so that I can put it back in its packaging once I am done. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Until next time, keep searching, keep creating.